Okay, so this is my old furnace. This is the new addition. And this is a brand new furnace with an AC coil, new plenum. This ductwork was just installed today. And this stuff I assume just wasn't taped up yet. So you go over here. I've got registers in the outside of the house over here. They go up into the floor upstairs. And what they said they were going to do was run that flexible duct back to about here and then transition to this oval shaped duct, like a 4x11 oval that would go above all these wires. And what they did on this one was just took the flexible duct and ran it above all these wires. The same guy who told me he couldn't use this flexible duct, that's torn open, because you couldn't compress the flexible duct, it would obstruct the airflow. He also told me that this main supply trunk couldn't elbow over here and run down the other side of my carrier beam, which would have given me much better headroom over here. He said we couldn't do that because each one of these elbows and swinging over was going to cause this huge restriction in the airflow. And you had to be really, really careful about having bends in this stuff because every bend is like 20 feet of ductwork. Well, I come home today, this thing here comes across, it comes down below my floor joist, which shouldn't be here, does a 90 here in flex, comes over here, there's a 45 to a 90 to a piece of round pipe and goes over. This is the neatest part of the whole job. From here over to this duct looks pretty clean. It's not all half-assed looking. This, I don't know what this should look like, but it looks like they use half a roll of tape to transition these two together. And then it bends around the corner. I don't know, it doesn't look very professional to me. Over here, once again, the flexible duct comes across. This doesn't look too bad. Transitions to a round piece. I guess that's fine. I'm not sure what it should look like. I assume that that's not finished being wrapped. Here's another one that's kind of screwy looking. Again, the flexible duct is bent underneath those wires, above these wires. So this one, the whole thing is under the wires, scrunched up, comes through over to here, where it, I don't even know what you call that, a 180? Comes 90, 90, 90, I can't count that high. And then swoops over to there. And that just looks, I don't know. That's why I didn't do this myself, because I thought it would look like that. That looks neat. I wonder if somebody else came in and did that one. Because the other ones look like that. And then there's one of these here where they actually use the oval shaped duct that they had me buy, or that they bought. Right here. This is that oval shaped duct. It was supposed to go above these wires, and they actually put it through the wires. It's above some of the wires, and right here it's above this wire and under those wires, and it's sandwiched, kind of squished between them all the way through there, and then it angles down in. So I don't know. That one doesn't look so hot either, and that's the one that was done the way they described. I think this should have been just one of these pieces of this oval shaped duct, and here, where there's two of them spliced together, it should have transitioned to this flex. And for some reason, this flex is run sideways. They described to me that all this crap was going to run in these bays over. So, I don't know if this is a totally half-assed job, or if I'm just too picky. But it doesn't look like what I thought it would look like to have stuff like that coming angled down and below my joist and back up. I'd be interested in your feedback.